Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to show you a momentum strategy that's going to give you 1 or 2 trades in a day, okay? So make sure you stick to the end of this video and do not skip any parts so that you can understand how the strategy works out properly, all right? So the first thing we're going to be understanding for this strategy is knowing when we have momentum, okay? So let me just go ahead and explain what a momentum means to you before we move further. Now, look at the markets we have right here, okay? So the market kept moving until when we had this candle, okay? So this candle is literally momentum because it moves all the way down so quickly, okay? So that's what we basically mean as a momentum. So I would like to show you one more example of a momentum so that you can understand what a momentum means better, okay? So this candle we have right here can also be considered as a momentum, okay? Because just check it out. Just that one single candle breaks out all these lows that we have right here, okay? So now that you understand what a momentum means, you also need to understand what a breakout means, because logically, what we're looking for is a momentum breakout, okay? So whenever you have a liquidity or a structure, and then you have this kind of big bearish or bullish candle to come and break out your liquidity so fast, that is known as a breakout. So we have a breakout from this level, okay? So it has broken out the liquidity that we have right here. So that's logically what we mean as a momentum breakout, okay? So now that you understand what a momentum breakout means, the next thing you need to understand is retracement, okay? So what does retracement mean in the market, all right? Now, I'll be explaining to you what a retracement means properly, so make sure you stick to the end of this video. So logically, looking at this momentum that we have right here, this candle was a very huge momentum. That was a bullish candle and it was a very good momentum, all right? So let's see what happened on this particular time. So when this candle came up all the way up here to break out the structures, then we have the same market, all right, return back to the level we have marked out, because this was the structure it has broken, okay? So the market came back to that level to have a retracement, okay? So that's basically what we mean by retracement. It is just when your market came back to the level it has broken, okay? So these are basically the two things we're going to be making sure that we find before going for a trade. If you're seeing my video for the first time, consider hitting on the subscribe button. That way you can get notified whenever I drop new videos, okay? So you don't want to miss any of my strategy and you don't want to miss the modifications of my strategy, all right? And then basically this strategy works on 3 minutes time frame. So make sure you are on 3 minutes time frame, all right? So let's go ahead and backtest and see how this strategy is going to work, okay? We're going to be looking for a momentum. So let me just go ahead and see how the market moves on this day. All right, so logically, we could see that the market was having a movement from this level, and we had this candle. Okay, this bearish candle is a momentum because it has taken out this so quickly, all right? So we're going to be considering that as our momentum for this particular time, okay? Now that we have a momentum, we waited for a retracement back to the upside, which was up to this level, okay? So immediately we have the market back to this level. We want to go for a short, okay? So that's going to make you go for a sell. Now, let's see what happened, okay? Let's see what happened. You can see the market was going for a sell. It kept turning that level to a very, valid resistance level. And the market kept going all the way down to that level. All right, now this is one of the days we're going to be backtesting, okay? So now we're going to consider how do we take in our take profit and stop loss, all right? That is also important, okay? Now, for you to know how you take in your take profit and stop loss, you have to go to 4 hours time frame, okay? So remember, this day was 7th of May. So go to 4 hours time frame and consider the liquidity of 6th of May, all right? Whenever you have a valid stop loss and take profit, always consider the liquidity of the previous day, okay? So the trade we had right now was on 7, so we're going to be considering the liquidity of 6, which was here, and then we have another one right here, okay? So we just go ahead and tap out all of these, okay? So if you don't understand what we're doing by marking out this liquidity, make sure you visit my channel to watch my previous videos. I've explained how to mark out those liquidities, okay? So basically now we have to go back to 3 minutes time frame, okay? Now the liquidity we had was at this level. Okay, the liquidity we had was at this level right here. And immediately we have a retracement. We went for a short, all right? So on this particular level, we're going to be having 2 short positions, okay? We're going to have the first position to, remember your stop loss is going to be the closest liquidity, all right? And your take profit is going to be the first closest liquidity. And your second entry is going to be the second closest liquidity, all right? So remember, we're going for another short position. We're going to be having 2 short positions, and the second one is going to be this level right here. And remember, your stop loss is just going to be targeting the closest liquidity, all right? So logically, if you check the first one, the risk to reward was very poor, okay? That was just 0.37 risk to reward, and that was very poor, right? So you can just consider having a single trade for positions like this, all right? So this basically give you 1-to-1 risk to reward. And then check it out here. We had our take profit at this level right here, okay? So now that we've understand how this market works, we've understand how to check out the momentum breakouts, how to check out the retracement, how to mark out your previous day liquidity, highs and lows on 4 hours time frame to be considered as your stop loss and take profit. Now let's go ahead and have one more back test so that you can understand how the strategy works perfectly. Okay, so let's go ahead and look for another one more momentum, okay? So I'll just go ahead, and this was another huge momentum, okay? So let me go ahead and zoom. Okay, I'm going to consider this bearish candle right here as a momentum, okay? So now that I'm considering this as a momentum, let's see what we got on that day, okay? So immediately we have this moving. And fortunately, we have a momentum, right? Let's wait for the momentum, okay? Let's wait. Now that we have that momentum, okay, this is the momentum we're talking about. Now, what we need basically is a retracement, all right? This was a structured momentum has broken, all right? These structures that we have right here is what the momentum has broken, okay? So basically what we needed is a retracement back to the upside. So the market kept moving, and we wanted to touch that level properly so that we can be sure of what we're seeing. Now we have it, okay? So check it out carefully. At this level, it has have a retracement. So we're going to be having a short because we are following the retracement back to the downside. So we're going to be having a short from this level. Now always consider the next liquidity to be a stop loss, okay? Always consider that. It is important, okay? Now having this first liquidity at the bottom as a take profit is not good enough, okay? So you're just going to go ahead and target the next liquidity we have, okay? So let's go ahead and see what we got. Now, it is very important for you to make sure that you target this liquidity as your stop loss, because it is very rare for you to have a stop loss where you target this liquidities as your stop loss and take profit, all right? Because the market is always having a very tough time to go right there. Now, we have the trade right here, and we got our take profit right here. So on that day, we have 2 trades, and we got all of it in profit, okay? So guys, basically this is what you have to do, right? Just come into the market any day there's a momentum, target this checkpoint that I've given to you. You have a momentum breakout, you need to have a retracement, you need to mark out your previous day liquidities, highs and low on 4 hours time frame, and you got to consider this level as your stop loss and take profit, then boom, you're going to take a trade. All right. So if you find this content very interesting, consider hitting on the subscribe button and turning your bell notification so that you can get notification whenever I post new videos. And do well to use the comment section to ask me questions. All right. I'm always available to get into your insight. So thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video.